in the house. Ocho Cinco and Hushmanzada built Reser Stadium home to the Oregon State Beavers. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Beavers will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Now on second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Correa. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off play action. They're bringing heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
This defense, they are tenacious. And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
A 3rd and long coming up here.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. The penalty gets back a few, but it's still 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looking for a block. It's Lincoln. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Beavers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys who are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop on this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Got it set up on the outside. At the 45 on its way. The expressway is wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tulsa!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to...
And it's blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
A run for the quarterback. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of... Snap to the up man. It's a fake. And the gamble works in their favor this time as they pick up the first down.
Nobody in this stadium was expecting fake punt there. 4th and inches, you thought you'd just leave the offense out, maybe you quarterback sneak and see if you can get it, but the fake punt works perfectly. Obviously, they didn't have far to go, but it made it interesting. So they pick up the first, and the drive stays alive.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. With jet sweep pass. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. To the ground. He's got it again. Running to Green. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. To the air on first down. Fires left. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling down.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss, because that could have been worse.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man! And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Oh, and the QB so lucky that that one wasn't picked off. These are small windows to throw into down here in the red zone. Defense tipped it up in the air. A lot of defenders lurking around. Lucky that ball hit the ground.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. White crossed the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to pound it in. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up 14 over Temple. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's brought down after a nice game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll toss it. At midfield, he's got room. Smashes it with the stiff arm. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Beavers!
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route, he's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
3rd down play from the gun. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Brought down after a nice game. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Offense set on first down. From the gun. He makes the connection. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his man down the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Finds his man.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tulsa.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Samuel. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Clock is wound down. Just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Beavers will hustle to the line. On second down, he'll fire. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Already find a hole in that secondary. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Holds and fires complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Beavers are flying down the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. Running with power. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got his man to the left. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. And the Beavers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Plows through the defense. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The option look. The pitch. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
And the extra point was good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you play a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He breaks a tackle. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Then just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Keeps it and gets the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing into 2nd level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stats, right? Like, great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. He makes a grab, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to pound their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. The intoxicating aroma of the end zone is so close, right on the edge on 3rd and goal after the penalty. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So now on comes the field goal unit. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. And that is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
First down here for the offense. Here comes the option. On the move at the 30. Afterburner's coming. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The Beavers are in the hurry up. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Fires to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at third. Unleashes one deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. The Beavers decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
Well, a good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of the sport.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They give it to him again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Got a man. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Tulsa, 34. Oregon State, 16.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Beavers headed quickly to the line. Firing to the right, complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on second down. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
And I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Second and short now after that completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman? Getting to the running back, cat-like quickness.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Beavers! A great catch and run for 6.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time. A lot of times near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 19 over Arizona State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field. And this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows. He's got 97 yards rushing here in the 4th quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
It's complete to the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Running it back, it's Lincoln. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. On first down, here comes this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Off the play fake. Fires one high and deep. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty and it's a turnover.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The offense set for a first down play. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.